Breaching Halicarnassus was a tremendous feat, as had been the victory at the Granicus, not to mention the slew of cities throughout Asia Minor that had surrendered without a fight. Yet, the victory Alexander truly craved remained elusive. He set off once more, seeking a confrontation with the Persian king Darius III, named after the very monarch who had launched the first Persian invasion of Greece. Along the way, Alexander came upon the town of Gordion. Here, there was an ancient cart tied to a post by the most fiendishly intricate knot, a tangled mass of ancient cords twisting, snaking, weaving, slipping over and under and around, a knot with no visible beginning or end. Not a very interesting attraction, you might think, but it was said that whoever could undo the knot would rule the world. Alexander examined the knot, paused for thought. Then with a single stroke of his sword, simply sliced it in two. From there, Alexander proceeded south, until he reached Cilicia. He began to feel a frightful heat rising in his breast. Then he broke into a wild sweat, frothing like a raging stallion. He flung himself into the icy cold waters of the river Kipnis, but emerged racked with cramps and fever. All of the king's physicians feared to administer a remedy. What dreadful tortures would await them if they failed, or worsened the king's condition? Only one, Philip of Acarnania, was willing to produce a cure. But as Alexander was about to raise the potion to his lips, a messenger passed him a letter from Parmenion, claiming that the Persian king had paid the doctor to poison him. Alexander looked the physician straight in the eye, and downed the cup in one go. At first, the king fell back, his breath lost, swooning into near unconsciousness. But then, as Philip attended to him, Alexander regained his senses and felt the cure work its way through his body. A period of rest was clearly in order. Alexander and his men, welcomed into the cities of Lower Cilicia, at last paused their relentless march.
Finally, the king is forced to take some rest. His body, it seems, cannot quite keep up with his ambitions. Now, using these most welcoming cities for our base, we should gather some supplies.
The scouts have surveyed the area. The coast is rich in fish and oysters. Sturdy oak trees and lovely fat boars up in the foothills of Mount Amanus.
Ah, by warm-hearted Hestia, it's good to be back in a proper city. Sat in a saddle so long, my knees feel like rotten timbers.
Chetwins, prostagmata,
Oikodomeo,
Oikodomeo, Ervomai,
Raire,
Bain, Ulotomeo.
Leiton dir. Armoies. Ne, Koranos.
Ναι, Κοράνος. Ναι, τον Δία. Οικοδομαίο.
Gaiku. Idrangar.
Χέτο είναι. Οικοδομαίο.
Those wild-eyed savages who live up in the hills aren't too pleased to see us. We'll have to protect the foragers.
Tiesti.
Gaigangar.
Gaire. Οικοδομαίο.
Ναι, Κοράνος. Οικοδομαίο. Τι εστίν. Οικοδομαίο. Οικοδομαίο.
Ne, Koraku.
Χέτο. Φωγές. Ναι, έρχομαι. Ακούω. Φωγές. Ακούω. Ναι, φωγές. Ακούω. Προστάγματα. Ουλοτομέα.
Τι δεν λέεις.
Τι δεν λέεις. Γεροκαίο. Τι εστίν.
Ουλοτομαίο.
Γάιρε. Ουλοτομέα.
Τι εστίν. Οικοδομαίο.
Χέτο μας. Φωγές. Έρχομαι. Ουλοτομέα. Τι δεν λέεις. Οικοδομέα.
Χέτο είναι. Τι εστίν.
Ναι, κόραν. Γεροκαίο. Τι δεν λέεις. Γεροκαίο. Χέτο μας. Τι εστίν. Ακούω. Προστάγματα. Φωγές. Τι δεν λέεις. Ακούω. Προστάγματα. Γεροκαίο.
Ναι, Κοράνος. Τι εστίν. Οικοδομαίο. Γάιρε.
Γάιρε. Ουλοτομέα. Τι εστίν. Ουλοτομέα.
Τι εστίν. Οικοδομαίο.
Χέτο μας. Οικοδομαίο.
Γάιρε. Χέτο είμαι. Γάιρε. Τι δεν λέει. Χέτο είμαι.
Προστάγματα. Ναι, κόρανος. Χέτο. Οικοδομαίο. Οικοδομαίο.
Τι δεν λέει. Γάιρε. Oikodομέο. Τι τελείς? Έργομαι. Χουλοτομέο.
Προστάγματα. Oikodομέο. Oikodομέο.
Προστάγματα.
Oikodομέο. Προστάγματα.
Πάινο.
Ναι, κόρανος.
Γεωργαίο.
Κάιρε.
Γάιρε. Τι εστίν?
Χουλοτομέο. Προστάγματα. Τι εστίν? Oikodομέο. Oikodομέο. Oikodομέο.
Oikodομέο.
Τι εστίν? Ναι, κόρανος. Προστάγματα.
Oikodομέο.
Τι εστίν? Ναι, κόρανος.
Oikodομέο. Γάιρε. Oikodομέο. Τι τελείς? Τι εστίν? Τι τελείς?
Oikodομέο. Oikodομέο.
Ναι, κοράνος.
Χουλοτομέο.
Τι τελείς? Ναι, κοράνος.
Χουλοτομέο. Χουλοτομέο. Κάιρε. Προστάγματα. Χέτοιμος. Χουλοτομέο.
Προστάγματα. Oikodομέο.
Προστάγματα.
Ναι, κοράνος. Χέτο είμαι. Προστάγματα. Γάιρε. Ακούω. Οικοδομαίο. Προστάγματα. Οικοδομαίο. 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 Οικοδομαίο.
Τι έτσι.
Γάιρε.
Χέτο είμαι.
Πουλοτομέα. Προστάγματα. Γάιρε. Τι λέει. Ασμένος. Πουλοτομέα.
Κατάρκος. Καηλέει τον Δία. Ναι, κοράνος.
Προστάγματα. Τι λέει. Πουλοτομέα.
Γάιρε. Ναι, κοράνος. Πουλοτομαίο.
Προστάγκα.
Ναι, κοράνος. Χέτο. Τι λέει. Γογές.
Προστάγματα. Οικοδομαίο. Χέτο είμαι. Ναι, τον Δία. Οικοδομαίο. Οικοδομαίο. Οικοδομαίο.
Τι έτσι. Έρκομαι. Τι τελκάνγκαρμο. Ετόιμος. Ναι, κοράνος.
Τι εστίν. Οϊέσο. Οικοδομαίο. 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 Χέτο είμαι. Γάιρε. Οικοδομαίο. 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 Χέτο είμαι.
Προστάγματα. Τι εστί.
Οικοδομαίο.
Prostagmata.
Oikodomeo.
Prostagmata.
My fever subsides. Fetch frankincense, and make offerings to Asclepios.
How good to see you well, King Alexander. I wonder what afflicted you. Perhaps it has something to do with all these delightful bearskins you retrieved from Halicarnassus.
Oikodomeo. Oikodomeo. Oikodomeo.
Fideles.
Χέτοιμαι. Ασμένος. Οikodomeo. Οikodomeo. Σοδία. Ναι, κοράνος.
Oikodomeo. 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 Ναι, oikodomeo.
Τι δεν λέει. Οikodomeo. Ναι, κοράνος.
Γεωργαίο. Γεωργαίο.
Τι δεν λέει. Γεωργαίο.
Ακού. Ναι, τον διεθνές. Εντροίες. Ναι, κόλανος.
Γάιρε. Οikodomeo.
Oikodomeo.
Prostagmata. Εντράγκα η πάει. Ναι, κόλανος.
Χέτοιμαι. Προστάγματα.
Cilicians have ceased their attacks. They scurry in terror. From what?
Greetings all. I heard that my naval expertise might finally be required.
Ναι,
Darius is upon us!
Ουλοτομeo.
At last, the strings of fate draw us together. Fight me, King of Kings, and let undying glory be the victor's prize.
Glory? Do you think us duelists in a poem or a fable? I am Lord of Asia, blessed of Ahura Mazda, and I am here to evict a bandit from my realm.
Ahoy, Admiral Niarchos! How are things back in your native Crete? Dealt with that Minotaur yet,
Very droll, Perdiccas. Never mind minotaurs, the seas round here are infested with pirates. Our fishing ships will need to be guarded. Oh, I should mention. Those offerings you sent to Delphi, the ones you liberated from Halicarnassus, they were very well received. And the Delphians sent this prophecy. Never will the scion of Heracles see his army vanquished, nor will he fall in the fray. Fascinating fauna in this region, you know. Earlier, I sketched a bearded vulture. They actually disdain meat and live off bones. They drop them from great heights, smash them open, so they can suck out the marrow.
Ah, I forgot you were a naturalist as well as a sailor. It's like being lectured by Aristotle all over again, eh, Hephaestion?
Feel the ground shiver.
Γάιρε.
See the blinding flash of steel and gold. The fire of Ahura Mazda I send upon you, Daivas. Your wickedness will shrivel in his blistering light.
Hold, men! Fear nothing but disgrace!
Those mountain dwellers harried us like snapping hounds. Make them bend to us, and we can turn their viciousness against the Persians.
Τι εστίν. Έργομαν. Οικοδομαίο.
Gold is the sole desire of those pirates. Care not how they acquire it. We could pay them off. Better to part with coin than more brave sailors. The basest of men are the easiest to turn.
Since we no longer have need of the warships, we ought to scuttle them. The iron and timber will be better used for our land forces.
Προστάγματα. Χουλοτομαίο.
Προστάγματα. Τι λέει. Ναι, κουλοτομαίο.
Γάιρε. Χουλοτομαίο.
My seers have sifted through sheep's entrails and beheld the flight of circling birds. Their omens speak ill of your future, Darius.
Disregard your wine-addled soothsayers. I have had Magi observe the movements of ants and beetles, examine the ripples of raindrops in sacred vessels, divine the stars above. All portend that no Macedonian will slay me.
Κουλοτομαίο.
Τι τελείς.
Ακούω. Οικοδομαίο.
Fate has led me here, Darius. And as mighty Troy fell to the bronze-greaved Achaeans, so your empire will succumb to greater men.
You forget, boy. Not one of those bronze-greaved Achaeans enjoyed a happy homecoming.
Χέτο είναι. Ναι, κοράνος.
Oikodomeo.
Scary bunch, these Cilicians. Darius is going to have his hands full.
Τι τελέεις, προστάγματα, πουλοτομέα. Χέτρονος. Τι τελέεις,
Τι τελέεις.
προστάγματα.
Ναι, τον Δία. Μπάινο. Ναι, τον Δία. Ακούω. Ναι, τον Δία. Οικοδομαίο.
Άιδε.
Ασμένο.
Already I have overcome your satraps, banished your armies, conquered your cities. Onward I shall march. Susa, Persepolis, Pasargadae will be mine. I shall drink from the Euphrates and hunt in the gardens of Babylon.
And what will you do, Alexander, when there is no one left to conquer?
Οικοδομαίο. Προστάγματα. Οικοδομαίο. Ναι, κοράνος. Τι εστίν. Μεταλλιούο. Προστάγματα. Μεταλλιούο. Ναι, κοράνος. Προστάγματα. Ναι, τον Δία. Οικοδομαίο.
Χέτρονος. Άιδε. Χέτρονος. Μπάινο.
Ναι, κοράνος. Τι εστίν.
Ναι, κόρανος. Μεταλλαίο. Οικοδομαίο.
You think yourself a lion, but you are a
Ναι,
vulture.
κοράνος.
You despoil my cities. You choke my rivers with putrid corpses. You murder men by the thousand and strip them while they bleed.
You forget, Darius, your ancestors did all these things and more to the Greeks. And now, the wrath of the gods is come.
Oikodομέο. Oikodομέο.
Didakahanga.
Χέτοιμο. Προστάγματα. Κάι. Oikodομέο.
Προστάγματα θετνέτ.
Τι δεν λέεις, oikodομέο.
Διέστη. Πουλοτομέο.
Κάι.
Προστάγματα.
Χέτοιμο. Oikodομέο. 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 Oikodομέo. 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 Oikodομέo.
I did not come here without cause, Darius. Persian gold has stoked every war in Greece for years, and I know of your bribes to the Thracians, your constant letters urging the Greeks to rebellion. Some say you even paid for my father's death.
Τι δεν λέεις,
Χέτοιμος.
έργο μάι. Πουλοτομέο. Χέτοιμο.
Ναι, κόρα.
Τι δεν λέεις, τι εστίν.
Πουλοτομέο. Χέτοιμος.
Oikodομέο. Χέτοιμαι. Oikodομέο. στάγματα χετασμένος. Οικοδομημένος. Γάιλια, Μπάινο, Χουλοτομαίο.
I have millions more, child. Uxians, Cadusians, Aracosians, men who seek battle as a hunting dog relishes the bloody chase. And here, my chariots adorned with ivory and amber and flesh-tearing steel.
Darius, you coward! Face me and prove your worth, you slinking jackal!
I have no need to throw away my kingdom in a single duel. A defeat for you means ruin, but I have millions more awaiting my summons.
Those foul corsairs will despoil our fleets no longer.